Hello, my name is Michael, and I am currently studying physics at the University of South Florida, obviously. Um, and before we get too far into it, I just want to say I'm having a little voice issue. I just lost it. I was at the USF Miami game on Saturday, and then the Broncos Buccaneers game yesterday. So I've been doing a lot of screaming. So my voice a little weak or gives out at times. That's why. But today we'll be discussing Global Goal 16, which has to do with peace, justice, and strong institutions. And the goal itself aims to create a world that's safe, just, and resilient for everyone, no matter what part of the world you're from. Heck, you could be from Antarctica. This goal is designed to give you safe, just, and fair institutions. Um, And to me, this goal is about the importance of fairness and safety in our societies in general, whether it's just a household or in a business. It's important that we are promoting fair and safe societies. And one example where we can kind of see this at work is the Black Lives Matter movement. Uh, Really, from 2020 to about now, I think that's about when it started. Um, and Wow. Alright. And it's highlighted how communities of color are disproportionately affected by our justice system, and it's a clear example of where the United States needs to do a better job at implementing Goal 16, and we need to reform some of our justice systems to reduce violence and foster a more inclusive justice system where everybody's treated equally. So is under the media piece. The media piece I've chosen to analyze is the music video for Circles. You can find the video on YouTube. Um, it was directed by Colin Tilley, and this video uses a medieval war-torn setting to visually convey themes of conflict and repetition. And while it's not directly about politics or global issues, its themes can be connected to Global Goal 16 very easily. So just to move on and give a quick summary of the video. The Circles music video follows Post Malone as a lone knight walking through the aftermath of a battle in a desolate medieval landscape, where he encounters a princess trapped in a tower and soldiers battling in an endless cycle of conflict. And the video goes on to end without resolution, leaving the viewer with a sense of a continuous loop of struggle and destruction. And this can be connected to Goal 16 by depicting a cycle of violence and struggle that seems endless, although the video is set in a fictional medieval world, it can very easily serve as a metaphor for cycles of conflict and instability that exist in the real world. And much like this video, many societies are caught in cycles of violence, corruption, and ineffective institutions that fail to break free from the destruction patterns of violence and corruption. And one relevant term from our textbook is high context culture, which refers to cultures where much of the communication is conveyed through implicit cues and nonverbal signals rather than direct words. This can be found on chapter 2, page 46. Again, that page is the actual textbook number, like the actual textbook page number, not the I think in the textbook it's page 23 or something like that, but the actual textbook number is page 46. And oh yeah. It can be found on chapter 2, page 46. And the Circles video communicates its themes in a high context manner. The visuals, such as the knight's journey and the endless battle, require viewers to interpret deeper meanings behind the repetitive cycles of conflict, just as in high context cultures, where much of the meaning is inferred from the situation and nonverbal cues. Um, the video leaves its narrative open for interpretation. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, let's just restate that sentence real quick. And just as in high context cultures, where much of the meaning is inferred from the situation and nonverbal cues, the video leaves its narrative open for interpretation of the nonverbal cues that it is given. This indirect storytelling mirrors the cycles of violence in the real world, which are often deeply rooted in historical culture and systemic context, just as Global Goal 16 aims to address. Another concept that applies here is polychronic culture, which refers to cultures that view time as flexible and multi-dimensional, often prioritizing relationships over strict schedules. And this can be found in Chapter 2, page 48. The video's portrayal of conflict as an endless recurring cycle aligns with the polychronic view of time, where events do not adhere to a rigid beginning or end. In the video, the characters seem trapped in a timeless loop, much like societies that are stuck in cycles of violence without clear resolution. This reflects how many communities around the world experience recurring instability due to weak institutions where progress is not linear and peace remains elusive. Um, Global Goal 16 seeks to break these cycles by promoting justice and strong institutions that can effectively manage conflicts and create sustainable peace. In conclusion, Post Malone's music video Circles may not explicitly address political or social issues, but its underlying themes of endless struggle and conflict resonate with the challenges addressed by Global Goal 16. The video highlights the necessity of breaking free from destructive cycles and building strong, just institutions to promote peace and stability in societies around the world. Yeah. Uh, Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great day.